What is up, lads, and welcome back to another episode of X Squads. And this is going to be X Sao Paulo squad, guys, as you can kind of see by the title. But this sort of squad is, slightly different. It's slightly more original. And in the manager position, guys, we have got Ramidoro. I think I pronounced that absolutely terribly wrong, but yeah. And there's quite a lot of managers to choose from. Actually, I think there was 4 managers that have managed Sao Paulo, and there was one manager who played for them. But I went for that guy just for the simple fact it was the first one I came to on the market. So yeah, guys, it's going to be a 4-2-3-1 sort of squad, quite a popular formation in the Brazilian leagues. So generally, it's quite a popular formation, like in sort of European football and in sort of South American football. In goal, we have got he plays for Porto. He was sold by Sao Paulo to Porto 2 seasons ago, but he was on loan last season in the Portuguese Liga. And at right back, we have got Roma's Chicinho. He's actually a very good Brazil right back. He's quite underrated. You don't really see many sort of skill squads or any Brazilian squads generally, or even Serie A sort of silver squads. Very good player. I really recommend picking him up. At the centre back position, we've got Diaz, who also plays in the Serie A. Plays for Lazio. He played for Sao Paulo a few seasons back. He's getting on a little bit now. I think he's in his 30s, but he's a decent defender. Quite a good player in the game. Actually, I was quite impressed by him. And you'll see 2 games at the end of the video because people are requesting some gameplay. And the next fella, this is quite an interesting case. He's actually might be going to prison in real life. He's been released by Bayern Munich as of this year. He's only 21, 22, and yeah, he left Sao Paulo for about 2 or 3 million a couple of seasons back. In real life, he burnt his house down, and he's going to be getting sued for like 1.5 million euros, and he could go to prison for up to 15 years, which is quite crazy. And he's also got a knee problem as well, so his life's pretty fucked. And at left back, we've got former Liverpool player Fabio Aurelio. Quite an underrated Brazil. Actually, he's got really nice passing. Not the quickest defender in the world, but he's got nice passing. You can pick a pass, and he's 3-star skills as well, which is handy. And in the defensive midfield, guys, we have got Richardson. That's not Richardson. That's a butcher of a name. But yeah, you can see him there. I'm really shit with names, but yeah, quite a very good defensive midfielder. He's got 4-star skills, and he's also got an absolute beast of a long shot. He's quite an underrated player. He is a hidden gem, really. I would say he's quite underrated. And the right defensive midfield we've got is Hernandez, 4-star skills also. He's actually originally a cam, but I'm playing in defensive midfield because that's kind of it just sort of fits the team a little bit better. Quite a good player. He's at Lazio as well, like the Diaz, the centre backs. There's quite a few Serie A based Brazilian players. I think the clubs in Serie A have sort of links with with Brazilian clubs and South American clubs, and they get quite a lot of their players. And in the centre forward position, guys, Dagoberto, really nice player. I really liked him on FIFA 11, and he's on FIFA 11. He was 5-star skills, and he was a right forward. But on this one, he's just 4-star skills, but he's still quite good. If you like 4-star skillers, really recommend picking him up. And he's still quite a young lad, I do believe. And at the right attacking mid, or the cam position, we have got Carlos Alberto, currently playing for Vasta da Gama in the Brazilian league, obviously. There's also a silver version of him out, which you probably already know. Very good player. He's not the quickest, but he's got 5-star skill, and he played for Sao Paulo when he was sort of young. When he was younger, when he was in his in his early 20s. He didn't really sort of do amazing for Sao Paulo, but he wasn't a bad player. And at left cam is Elsinho, who's actually moved to the Ukrainian league. He's went to Shakhtar Donetsk, if you don't know. So he's actually not in packs anymore. He's actually quite expensive. I got mine for 1,000, but I had to apply a formation card. He normally sells for about 4-ish K at the moment on the Xbox market. Very good 5-star skill. Cam used to be a right back in the last game, but he'll not be in the next FIFA unless they put the Ukrainian league in. And at the striker position, guys, we have got obviously the greatest player in Ultimate Team, Tardelli. You'll all know about him from the Eto's Road to Glory. One of my favourite players in Ultimate Team. I've converted him to a striker. 4-star skills, really nice Ronaldo chop on him. Really recommend picking him up. He's actually now playing in the Middle East, which is kind of strange for him. And on the bench, we've got a collection of players. We've got Miranda there, who is quite a young lad as well. He plays for Atletico. He moved to Atletico about, I think it was 2 or 3 seasons back, and he's done quite well with Atletico. And yeah, and a few other players there on the bench. You've got some Brazilian-based players, and you've got some more European-based players. Quite a fast left winger there for Vasta da Gama. There's quite a lot of Vasca players in this team, actually. And then you've got Adriano, who obviously used to play in Europe a few years back. He's been around the block a bit now, and he's only, I think, about 29, so he's still quite young, but I haven't heard much of him recently. His career's kind of dwindling out. And a few other little players on the bench, and there's Barojas. That's a terrible pronunciation. But yeah, so I apologise if any of the pronunciations are a bit of a fail. But if you want me to do your squad or any sort of unique squad, do leave in the comments, guys. You know, I read all the comments, so try and post something slightly original. And I went in and I played 2 matches with this team. It was requested in the last video to post some gameplay, so I thought, you know what, let's post some gameplay rather than just like me talking for like 10-20 minutes. So yeah, I went in the game against this guy. You know, he's got a sort of a Serie A based team. He's got quite a good striker in Corne, who's very sort of underrated Liga BVA striker. Nice little goal there from Dagger. What's up, guys? I'm back. The mic actually cut out there. That was a bit of a fail. So yeah, nice little goal there by Dagoberto. Nice little finish. Really recommend picking him up, guys. Quite an underrated, you know, Brazilian goal player. Quite low rated as well. Nice little chip there by Tordelli. Absolute monster of a player. Really recommend picking him up, you know, before EA sort of realise he's sort of been transferred and he's not in packs. Absolute monster of a player. He's one of my favourite players to use in Ultimate Team. You know, he's got 4-star skills. He's got a dirty finesse. He's got a dirty chip. And he's got, you know, his absolute dirty, filthy skills. Really recommend picking him up. The next guy we're going to a game, he's got kind of a, you know, strange setup. He's got some, you know, Premiership based players, and he's also got a Ronaldinho as well, which is, you know, quite unusual. This goal here was a lovely goal. It was like a proper football goal. Nice passing, nice movement, and the defenders didn't track their runners. Hernandez runs in, bullet of a finish on his weaker left foot as well, which, you know, you don't often see a bullet like that from a defensive midfielder. And Hernandez, absolute monster of a, you know, shot on him, absolute beast. And here's a really nice header by Bruno, just showing you the diversity of the team. You know, you can score headers if you like to score headers, or you can score different types of goals. You can score skill goals, headers, you know, chips, you know, overhead kicks, and or simple just side footers. So yeah, guys, this is the video coming to a close. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and remember to leave a comment with the suggestion and your, like, which suggestion I should do next. That's what I'm trying to say. So leave a comment with a suggestion on which club to do next, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. I'll leave my Twitter in the description. If there's anything else, guys, hit me up on a private message, and I'll sign out now, guys. So yeah, peace.